thought I might as well do a channel revival by telling you my car is exactly the same and nothing has changed. Alright guys, thanks for watching and see you next year. This is a video where I tell you absolutely nothing about the car has changed, and you're wasting your time watching this video. No, but seriously, it's been a minute once again, and here is the car. I have almost 5,000 miles on the 20 valve, and it has been absolutely perfect so far. Just your typical teething issues, but yeah, can't really complain about throwing another mystery engine inside of a car. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well, and if you own one of these cars, congratulations on tripling your investment, because somehow these cars are going for $20, $30, $40,000 now, and nobody really knows why. They're not worth it, and it's an old car. A lot of them are shitty and rusty. There's nothing really special about it, and yeah, it's fun, but so are M cars, so are AMG cars. But yeah, if you're one of those people that spent over 20 grand on this car, I feel bad for you, but congrats on your new purchase. Mine is still a dirty, dusty dog car, and that's how it's gonna be. Anyways, on a more positive note, everything has been absolutely peachy with this car. Nothing to complain about. It's still pretty clean. I accidentally closed my door when a bottle was on the ground, and I'll just leave it at that. So now I have a nice little paint chip there, which I'm stoked about. Let me see what else I can nitpick. This chip right here, and this little, I don't even know, seam sealer rust spot, but it doesn't really look like anything to be concerned about at the moment. But you know, turn your head 1 minute and then it's a rust hole, because these cars are terrible with rust. Got a new bumper from my friend Dan, so thanks Dan. It's a Koki JDM bumper. That means the exhaust finally fits, the HKS Sport exhaust. I have it tucked up as tight as possible on the plastic so that the looks as clean as possible. And also, it's being hung by a main bearing cap, which I just had to spray with WD-40. The bummer about running no cat is you get this carbon staining here. You could see a little bit of that on the camera. This actually, for some reason, stains the clear coat, but yeah, just clay bar, polish, and wax takes it right out. It also kind of bleeds up to right here as well, so A little bit of staining, but whatever. I also did some DIY white lines, and right here looks about, looks good from right there, but anything closer is bad news. But that's what happens when you get bored, when your car's too reliable. You just start doing things you probably regret later. But yeah, I can't get over how good the JDM bumper looks. So thanks again, Dan, hooking me up. I know getting rid of these parts, especially when these cars are becoming more rare and more valuable, and so are parts, is difficult. So I'm glad I got my hands on one. Now I just got to take care of the front at some point as well. But I'm kind of flip-flopping between Zenki and Koki. I'm not really picky about that, being that, I have a mixture of both on this car. Like I have Zenki stickers and Koki wheels, Koki rear lights, and the front as well as later model, except for the bumper and grille. Anyways, still haven't fixed this yet. That will probably be there forever. And yeah, this bumper fits really, really well. The US one just sags so much, but the fit on this is great. Absolutely perfect. And they're original brackets as well, so it's not like zip tied or anything. There's no zip ties on this bumper at all. I told myself I was never going to have zip tie bumpers like a lot of people do. On this side, not really that much. I'm just trying to go through, the flaws that used cars get every once in a while. But I feel like at some point I'll probably have rock chip damage here, but so far so good. Nothing. This is just a little bit of dirt. Comes right off, but I kind of refreshed these snowflakes as well. I did the barrels too, so it's looking absolutely perfect. And I just noticed this starting to happen the other day, so that's a little annoying, but as expected when you use the wrong products to do bodywork, and also very little prep. But yeah, overall she's pretty clean, so can't really complain about that. These are not from me, just FYI. But yeah, this still needs to get taken care of as well. And there's one on this side too. That's just, something again that's just leaving an excuse for me to get a JDM bumper. Sam's doing good too, if anyone cares. Sammy, good boy. So there it is. This is the only real heat shielding I've done. It's basically just all the way down to the frame rail. So this is made out of old license plates because this is still backyard built, and I stay true to my roots, and I'm also a cheap bastard. But all this is really doing is taking the hot air from the radiators, and it no longer just blows right into the filter here. And I've noticed like a 30 to 40 degree IAT drop ever since I put this on. So all that's going on now is this entrance right here. I don't even know if you can see that, but that just goes through here. You can kind of see it in there, and then through this hose, just feeding just cold air right into the engine bay and right where I want it on the filter. And that's really all I've had to do. I'm trying to think of anything else. But this has been pretty damn reliable. Although I say that, and the engine is turned off. I'm in the mountains right now, so hopefully no issues there. But anyways, yeah, pretty damn impressive. And I did also have to add an oil cooler. So you can see right there. Originally I was going to run without one, being that the engine comes without one stock. So it's just buried deep down in here. You can kind of see that. There you go. It's a pretty decent size cooler. I didn't want to use my old one because of, destroyed engine material inside of it. But nothing else much to speak of, really. It's been awesome. So that's that. Oh, do you? That's awesome. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Wish I got that on video, but this guy just said, nice car. He said he has a 240, so shout out to that guy. Anyways, I thought he was going to be just asking for directions or whatever, but yeah, awesome. Small world. Inside remains unchanged as well. Super dusty in here, but you know, this is a daily driven car, and you shouldn't be afraid to daily drive 85 Corollas, because that's exactly what they were made to do. So I've kind of grown out from making I kind of grew out of making videos for the most part. I don't really have anything to record these days. The car's been pretty reliable and nothing really I wanted to do more. I try to make this car as tactile as possible, if that makes sense. Everything that you operate, I wanted to make it feel as good as it can and just make it as comfortable and quiet as possible, rather than, you know, the typical route of stripping out the car and making it loud, making it low, and making it ridiculous. So that's just my build ethos for this car, I guess, and it's done. And now I have a blacktop 20 valve in the car, just under 5,000 miles on the conversion now. So yeah, nothing really to report. It's been pretty good and makes all the right sounds. The Link ECU has been great. Just been fine-tuning that, changing some things up here and there with you know, just daily drivability, and all very normal. So just guess I count my blessings after, you know, my last experience with the 4AG. Definitely glad I did not go beams and have to bash anything or cut any of the metal in this car, being that I think that's the last thing you want to do these days, cut apart a now very expensive car. I don't really know why it's so expensive all of a sudden, but I'm glad I have one. I'm glad I'm not in the market for one anymore, because I just gave up. So I hope if you're in the market you could find a good one. At this point you just have to start knocking on doors, honestly. I totally gave up on looking at OfferUp, Craigslist, and Bring a Trailer. I mean, you know, there's good ones on there, but you gotta have deep pockets for those. Yeah, don't know. So that's the walk around. I don't know. It's the walk around of the car, if you even care. Yeah, I got some cool pictures and B-roll of the car, I guess I could show. So hope you're all doing well. I thought all the craziness in the world would be over by now, but seems like we're just moving backwards in time. Anyway, I'm gonna keep my head up about that, and let me know what I should film. Yeah. Does anyone else always get worried when they try to go to start their car and they're very far away from home? But let's see. Neutral. Okay. Please. I wasn't worried.
You're staying with me. You're staying with me. Feel so good. You're staying